Thank you. At Finovate Fall in New York, we introduced the concept of daily remittance finance and our daily remittance platform, which I'll be calling DRP. DRP represents a groundbreaking technology that allows you to go beyond the wait and hope model for providing loans and other forms of capital to small and medium-sized businesses. In this talk, I'll be calling small and medium-sized businesses SMBs. Waiting 30, 60, or 90 days for a check and hoping you actually get paid ignores reams of daily data you could be using to improve risk scoring and asset performance. With reports estimating European lenders taking almost $600 billion in write-downs since 2007, it's clearly time for a new model. DRP enables underwriting based on actual recent performance of similar businesses rather than merely credit bureau reports and scores. DRP enables underwriting. DRP automatically captures remittances or payments from the SMB's credit card settlements or operating bank accounts and does so as often as you specify. DRP allows you to approve profiles of SMBs that traditional underwriting and wait and hope models require you to decline and provide more capital to those you do approve. Today we'll demonstrate three things. First, how DRP makes complex processes easy to execute and manage. Second, how DRP handles workflows and asset management. And third, how DRP handles amortization and portfolio monitoring, all using a configuration in Spanish done for a Caribbean launch. First, let's look at the boarding subway map. The map displays the steps required to board a deal, from data entry to funding, so we can track where each asset is in the process. Each stop on the map is a place where information is gathered into the core database and used to generate the profiles, which are then combined with daily remittance data for risk scoring. Here, DRP has flagged that the data collected through the pre-qualification process is different than data later received from the SMB. These fields will stay yellow until the discrepancy is resolved. This map is asset level. But DRP also rolls up the boarding workflows into real-time displays of how each team and how each individual on the team are doing. Here, we see views including the number of contracts being handled, the statuses of the contracts, how many are in each task, and so on. Notice here how I can view results for multiple countries, either rolled up or individually. So that's a quick demonstration of how DRP makes complex boarding processes easy to break down into workflows and easy to roll up for executive monitoring. Now we'll demonstrate how DRP uses daily remittance data to monitor an asset and portfolio performance. This SMB, Pepe's Cajun Pizza, is currently paying or remitting as projected at the time that it was underwritten. Now Les will run the DRP engine. Every night when the engine runs, a number of things happen. It takes files from banks and processors and populates the core data sets that then flow into the DRP module, all of which run the amortization algorithms. Remember, this is daily. 2, analyze the data against projected results. 3, load the subledgers, audit reports, and borrowing-based certificates. 4, issue all workflows throughout the business. And 5, and this is perhaps most important, reloads the risk scorecards based on the nightly reprofiling and reweighting of all variables in the scoring and risk models. This all happens every night. Now let's assume Les here works in the asset management department. He opens up his workflow and sees a new deal in his customer service queue, so he drills down and it turns out to be the same Pepe's Cajun Pizza we just looked at before we ran the engine. Asset management learns the payment or remittance patterns of each asset, and programs the system logic to recognize that pattern. The asset management module only informs the workflow if the pattern is interrupted. The key to daily remittance finance is collecting and using information every day. DRP-generated workflows help keep small problems from becoming big ones. Here, Pepe's broke the pattern and flagged Les to get this sorted out today. Les won't have to wait and hope 30 days until the next scheduled payment is missed. DRP lets us see and act every day. Every day. When the engine ran, it also updated the accounting module, including the subledger, providing automatic and daily monitoring of every asset and the portfolio as a whole. Among the hundreds of daily reports is this one. The Master Audit Report is a complete body scan of the business, truly, categorizing every dollar and euro and peseta into all the pertinent components, including amortization. DRP recalculates amortization every day. It's a daily asset, after all, for every asset based on the amount of daily remittance or payment, and can be configured to either raise or lower the amount of the next day's payment or remittance. This daily amortization is key for loan products to ensure compliance with interest rate level commitments. The Master Audit Report is very dense with data, but managers need a more generalized view so they know when they need to drill down and solve problems. Therefore, the engine populates dashboards, providing snapshots of performance, metrics, ratios, and alerts. Here, we can see the previous day's revenue with historical comparisons, data from the asset management workflow on potential non-performance, and collateral eligibility data for the senior lending lines. In closing, banks and processors in North and South America now recognize that daily remittance is a powerful innovation that allows them to open the market to an increased number of SMBs, drive interchange income, drive processing revenue, all while accelerating cash flow from their SMB assets, reducing portfolio risk, and posting better financial performance. Our DRP allows any finance institution or payment processor in any country to add daily remittance lending, factoring, leasing, merchant cash advance, or credit card issuance to their product mix, and to be in market in as few as 90 days. We look forward to bringing DRP to Europe, and please visit us in our booth for further demonstration. Thank you very much.